It's time to go behind the connection and find out what's happening behind the scenes here at LCC Connect. When we created this podcast platform in 2022, it was our intention to create something that connects our college with the community and the community with our college. Since then, we have grown to include over 20 podcasts. They are focused on a wide range of topics. All of these podcasts are either fronted by members of Lansing Community College or activists within the Mid-Michigan community. And today on Behind the Connection, we welcome a new program that isn't just fronted by one person, but it's actually done by a team of 4. They spend most of their time here at LCC as a part of our library staff. And the program is called Written in the Stars, Books and Beyond. It is going to premiere on LCC Connect next Saturday, November 11th. And to tell us a little bit about what we can expect from Written in the Stars, joining me in the studio, it's 50% of the hosting team. We've got Amy Ewald.
Hello.
And Abby, I'm going to do it, Thibault.
Hi.
So when we got this started, they were having a hard time pronouncing your last name, Abby.
Mm-hmm.
Is it French?
It's a derivative of a French name, but it's just a lot of vowels, so people are confused.
Kind of confuse people?
Yes.
Yeah. So I started doing the Thibault just to try to get everybody on the same page, and it seemed to kind of work, I think, didn't it?
It did.
Mm-hmm.
Now, every time I think of your name or I see it, I think that's what happens in my head. Thibault.
See? Now, either I gave you some sort of thing that you're going to walk away for the rest of your life going, man, I wish he had not done that, or you're going to go, yeah, and I say you own it. Just be Thibault. Anyway, you guys came in to talk a little bit about Written in the Stars, of course, but here at the library, I don't even know what you guys do, so explain it to me. Abby, what do you do at the library?
I am the communication specialist, which is a bit of a hodgepodge job. I do our internal communication between staff and external communication to students and other staff outside of the library. I do our signage. I'm kind of in charge of what the library looks like, the decor to some extent. And gosh, what else do? I do some of our social media, and I go to a lot of meetings.
When you guys got the avatar for the show designed, you didn't end up doing it, or did you end up doing it?
No, I had marketing do it.
Okay, marketing here at the college. Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. But you kind of do that sort of stuff, right?
Yeah, I do some of that stuff
in there.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I make a lot of signs, and we have all sorts of things that we need designed. We do displays that I make the signage for. We have monthly displays. What else do I make signs for?
A lot of things.
Yeah, a lot
of things. Now, Amy and I actually do some bowling together.
We are.
We actually, prior to this recording, we did that last night.
We did. Go team.
And we were actually playing against. Now, did it even occur to you that we were going to be talking today?
Briefly. I was more into the game, though.
I know you had one killer strike at one point. I was awesome to see that happen.
It was a rough night, though.
Yeah.
It got a little bit better. I actually purchased a new bowling ball.
Yeah.
And last night was the first time that I tried it.
That is why I wanted to bring that up, because that is the prettiest bowling ball I have ever seen.
Thank you.
It's all this nice, pretty pink and blue. Is it blue? It's got some blue on there. Yeah.
It's this pretty pink and blue color, and I went with a theme because I bought some like pink and black shoes and black and pink bowling bags. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get back to what we're supposed to be doing. Tell me a little bit about what you do at the library, because I don't even know what you do, and I've known you for a little while now.
Yeah. It's funny because even like my close friends in that, they're like, I don't really know what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's always a misconception that you work in a library, so you just either read books all day or you shelve books all day. And I think when I actually do get to do those, like shelving books or collection development, that's a pretty small part of what I do. So,
but you're like, here I am, I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm like, that's like a fun day for me. I'm like, yes, I get to do this. But daily, I actually do a lot of working with students. I do a lot of teaching in the classroom. So I'm the information literacy librarian. So.
Okay.
So I work with classrooms and faculty members who want to bring their classes in and receive instruction on how to do research, library tools and research skills and things like that.
Is this something that you would see at most colleges or universities?
Yeah, most colleges, universities have some type of library instruction program.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And probably if you've gone to college or university, you've probably made a trip to the library with one of your classes. And that's kind of where I would come in and help you, help students, work with students one-on-one a lot.
Help you help yourself.
Yeah, that's right. And that is actually one of our philosophies and goals, is that we want to teach you so that you can do it yourself.
All right, you got a lot to work with when it comes to me, so
Well.
I'm just saying. All right, who are the other two that are a part of the show and are not with us in the studio today?
Yeah, so we have John Salaigi. He is our library director, and he's actually been part of the library for, gosh, I've been here about 11 years. I think he's been here about 9 or 10 too. And then we have Robin Moore and Abby. I'm not sure of Robin's exact title. Do you know?
Oh gosh, it just changed. She does quite a bit of our operational stuff, and she works with our student workers. She does a lot of really important work with our textbooks, which
Yeah.
is a big thing. She did get a new title, which I don't remember. But Robin's been here for
She's been
over
here
20
longer than
years.
She's been here
Yeah,
quite a while.
yeah.
The radio station's always been located here in TLC. Library, of course, is on the second floor. They decided to hide us away in the basement, but I remember seeing Robin several times over the years and talking to her several times. She's always been a lovely personality and a great person to know. And it is great that you guys have actually gotten on board to do this, because I was very excited. So what is the show about, and what makes it different from a typical podcast that's focused on books? Because there's a lot of those types of podcasts out there, isn't there?
Yeah, I think ours is a little bit. We just want to make a connection to books or the written word in some way, but we also want to feature local businesses that might be involved with books in some way. Bookstore owners. We're going to have an episode coming up about journaling and, kind of setting intentions and resolutions. So it's going a little bit beyond just a typical read the book and have a discussion about it. So we hope to incorporate some more things just about writing, about our community, and highlighting some of the voices within LCC and within the Lansing area too.
It makes a lot of sense, and it does sound like a lot different, especially with the local aspect. You are talking about something that is quite a bit different than you would find on a national level anyway. But if you had, like, let's say Stephen King said, hey, I wouldn't mind being on Written in the Stars, would you be accepting to having that man
Of course,
on your show?
he's
Okay.
welcome anytime. Yeah, and I mean, we will have we do have some episodes that will be talking with a specific author and about the book and their work, and then other times we'll talk more with like a local business owner or more of a topic. Textbooks, I know we're gonna tackle that at one point too. So.
Very
Lots
cool.
of different stuff.
And I mean, as far as authors go, you've probably already got some people in mind, right?
We've already recorded a few. We just had a good one with Dr. Wimbish, our former provost, who's a very engaging speaker.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a good episode.
Mm-hmm.
What are some other authors that we have?
We have an author coming up, Susan Seraphin. She's a retired LCC faculty member.
And she was a part of one of our other shows too. Yeah,
And she does a show here at LCC Connect, or used to.
Washington Square on air. Yep.
Yep. And actually, we have another host from that show as well. She'll be joining us hopefully in February.
Melissa.
Yeah, Melissa
Ford Luckin. Okay.
Yep. So we'll host them. We have another episode coming up with a local business owner. I'm dropping her name right now.
Nichelle.
Thank you. Yeah.
You know, library people usually write down stuff a lot. I'm not seeing that right here today. Yeah, I'm just messing with you. It's all good. Okay, so what makes this important to the Mid-Michigan community?
Yeah, I think just to highlight the great talent that we have and the diverse talent that we have here within LCC, and then of course the Lansing community. There's a lot of good stuff that happens here, so it's going to be nice to shine a light to that.
Yeah, I think we wanted to highlight that Lansing is, a university town, so a lot of the focus gets pulled that way, but there's a lot more going on, and there's a lot of people outside of that world creating art, and I hate to say content, but making things, that we can engage with and talk about.
Very cool. I want to know, we've kind of covered a lot of this stuff. First of all, I believe, Abby, you already mentioned the episode with Dr. Wimbish. That one's already been recorded. That is going to be the premiere episode that's going to be on here. And I can tell you, I was sitting in on that conversation, of course, because I was producing the show, and it was an absolutely fabulous conversation. It was words of wisdom from beginning to end. She is a dynamic speaker. She is very engaging, and she is just great to listen to. That, of course, was hosted by John and Robin,
Yep.
the two folks that are not with us here in the studio today. But that's going to be premiering November 11th, and it's a Saturday. I do have to ask, though, as fans of books, because I have heard this debate rage, traditional book read or an electronic one, which one and why?
I'm a physical book person. Yeah.
How come?
Just hurts my eyes to look at a screen.
Screen?
Yeah, we spend a lot of time on screens.
Everybody
you
does
know?
anymore.
Yeah. So it's kind of nice, I think, sometimes to pick up the physical book and read it that way. And it is a lot less eye strain as well.
I agree. Yeah. I like the tactile. Is it tactile or tactile?
Yeah, the feel,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm not sure I'm saying the right. I think it's tactile.
Yeah.
The feel of it. I like turning the page, hearing the page. And really, one of the things I do like about libraries is when you've got that book smell. You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking
All
about.
right. So I'm not crazy here on this one.
No, there's a lot of people that sort of
Enjoy that.
enjoy that smell, that feeling of turning the page and picking it up. So
Well, Written in the Stars is what it's called. Like I said, it'll be airing on Saturday, November 11th. I am so glad you guys got on board to do this show, and I appreciate having you guys on board to be a part of LCC Connect, so thank you for that. This very last question I've got for you, this is the rando question of the day. I can't tell you what it is because I don't know. I am going to click the random question generator, and whatever it is, you will be asked. Are you ready?
all right, let's do it.
What's something you wish you'd figured out sooner? Who wants to start that one off, Amy or Abby?
Something I wish I'd figured out sooner. You know, I think some of this comes as you get a little bit older too, but you know, don't sweat the small stuff.
Don't sweat the small stuff?
Yeah, you know, that sometimes I think especially as you're younger, you know, it just kind of becomes such a big thing, and you, even if it's a small thing, you make a big deal out of it. But I think as you get older, you start to, maybe it just rolls off your back a little bit easier.
I don't want to pirate your thought here because I completely agree with you, but I will even tell you, don't sweat the big stuff either.
This is true too. I'm
That's the
still
thing I've
learning that
learned.
lesson, but
And it's still
yeah.
hard, and it's always hard to keep in mind.
Yep.
But there are big things that you think are big, and then you find out later in life that wasn't really that big of a deal.
Yep. Or kind of reminding yourself too that like even if it is a big thing, it's going to pass. That,
Exactly.
you know, in a year from now, you're going to be like, whoa, that was rough, but you got through it, and
I believe the phrase is "this too shall pass."
this
right?
too shall pass. Yep.
Tebow, what you got?
I feel like mine's kind of related to. Oh wait, I just lost it. It was similar.
Write stuff down so that you can
I
remember
know.
what it was going to be.
Right down. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
I'll tell you what. You think about it. You let me know.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys, for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Written in the Stars, Books and Beyond is the name of the program that is going to be airing here on LCC Connect next Saturday, November the 11th. If you want to find out more about it, stop by our website. It is lccconnect.org. So what did you think of?
That I can only control my own actions.
Oh,
I wish I'd known that a lot sooner.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
It is a good one.
Way to go, Tebow!
This is LCC Connect.
Voices.
Vibes.
Vision.